Hey Brian, we're live, man. Pick your head up. Get off your phone,
Oh shit.
please.
Hello.
Yeah, it's so much time to prepare. We're late.
I did.
And then,
Welcome to News Across the Galaxy, where we talk all things LA Galaxy and the U.S. men's national team. My name is Bryant. To my left is the very funny looking Edward, aka Eddie, aka Uncle Eddie.
thanks for the intro.
To my right, Spiny, aka Spenny, aka Carnitas, aka Matilda.
That's fun.
And on the ones and twos, the man who always has a plan, Chuyazo.
BDC.
BDC.
Highway.
What's going on, gentlemen and ladies? Whoever's watching this.
Great.
Lady.
Oh, now I'm nervous. Hey,
Oh.
we're looking for a sponsor. Anybody work for the dudes? Hook us up. We already have our own growler, so we don't have to buy one. Just give us beer.
Just beer. Just
Yeah.
give us beer.
Yeah.
Beer's always nice.
So interesting weekend, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Not exactly the way I wanted it to go, but
But it went.
it went. It did. A few things to talk about. We had another signing.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, another Galaxy 2 player, another Galaxy Academy product.
Nice.
We had a game.
We did.
We had some question marks
A lot of them.
and the signs of a storm, you know.
Somewhat of a storm.
Yeah. But I think we should get to the questions first, dude.
Yes.
Yes,
Let's get to these.
Yes, because we're
To these questions.
I think once we get into this game,
Yeah.
we'll be on it for a minute.
And phone lines will be open till later.
Ooh, what?
Stay tuned for that. But for now, let's get to these questions.
Yeah. If there's any ladies that actually watch us, prove it.
First question on Instagram. Well, actually, he's asking 5 questions.
Go for it. It's Eric.
6 questions. Yep, it's
I saw
Eric.
it. Yeah. Go.
Shout out to Eric. Eric asks,
Eric.
how is Panias even a pro soccer player?
What? I'm not even gonna. No. Next.
What do you mean? He's good.
Yeah.
Come on, Eric.
Any of you guys even,
Second question.
any of you guys even want to answer that?
I mean, we were all kind of in agreement that he's pretty good. Second question, why don't we already have a backup striker? Kind of do. Kind of signed one.
Yeah.
But we talk about him in a little bit.
I think we still need another backup striker, an actual like striker.
Yeah. But we'll get into that once we talk about that new signing.
Okay.
His third question, why is Polenta giving away goals?
Fire sale.
He wasn't really giving away goals.
Fucking Polenta. Well,
It's called being out of work for 8 months.
That's the same thing I was going to say.
6 months.
6 months.
It's more than that.
Getting used to your teammates. He didn't really go through the whole hell, right?
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
And that does it for Eric's question.
That's it for Eric. Yeah.
Come on, Eric.
Yeah. Eric's
on.
getting Eric's getting shit for that first question already.
Yeah. This next question comes from Alberto Diaz. Should Galaxy look to get a backup striker or a starting caliber cam?
Striker. Backup striker, for sure. Still.
Yeah. I mean, we saw what Panias could do or not do as a starting forward.
Without help.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get to it as we speak about it.
All right.
But for me, I would think, a quality, not quality, but a more than capable backup striker would be ideal for me. Spenny?
I think.
Well, Spenny's here.
We need a right back.
A what?
I think we need a right.
That wasn't a question. See, he was not even paying attention.
But I would take the striker. If we can get
Over the cam?
maybe a league proven striker that's a backup like Alan Gordon was, something like that.
There is no more Alan Gordon, so.
Well, something like that. You know, I wouldn't
Yeah,
be
that
too
would be
mad
nice.
about that.
There's only one Alan Gordon.
those are facts.
Manny's asking Pinche Polenta, the new segment.
Maybe.
That's good.
We call this segment Pipi Pinche Polenta.
Next question comes in from SciJD. Damn, I always botch his name. What could give the team Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What could have the team done to take home the W?
Mistakes. A little unlucky. Just
Now you know what it was.
oh, the W. Yeah. Well, because
We'll get more in detail, but for me, it was the opportunities missed.
Yeah, just put one away would have been a whole
Yeah.
different game. You know, that was a good start, I think, but we lacked fucking finishing. So I think just putting one of those away, the whole game would have been different.
Different dynamic.
Legit had 2 chances
Yep.
within like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll
So-
get to that.
To answer that question, finish one of those. Would
Yeah.
have been a whole different game.
Next question comes from MGM Yav. 14 performance or got tired due to climate. Hey Chewy, how was it in Texas?
Now we're going to our live. We go live to our
This is
Texas
our-
expert.
Is our Texas expert?
You know what? From what I saw, it wasn't raining like I expected it to,
Mhm.
but it actually was cool.
So you saying there was a storm?
Well, for anybody that was there at the game,
Oh,
tell
yeah.
us, was it cold? Was
Yeah.
it hot?
Shout out to all the fans that went out
Yeah,
there,
dude, that was awesome.
Shout out to Marito. He went.
You did?
Mario
Yeah.
went.
He fits in that category of fans.
Hardcore.
All right, go ahead.
Next question from Logan Jones, 01.
Logan?
Can Diego Polenta back passes stop scaring me? Probably not.
No.
No.
Not yet, not yet.
They'll fade away.
Yeah.
Into goals, unfortunately.
Next question comes from Los Galactico Bros.
Oh.
8 or 9-ish? 8-ish.
What? 8-ish. Yeah, it was closer to 8-ish.
Yeah. This time we did it before the 30 mark.
That's
So.
what's up. Yeah, good job, guys.
Tony D-O-double-G asks, Ibra's absence was felt big time. Are we shit without him? And what's up with the D?
Wait, whoa.
Defense.
Oh, okay. It's a family show, guys. Come on, relax. Oh, shit without Ibra? Nah, we're not shit without Ibra. It's just,
Which is not competitive.
I mean,
We're not?
just to say real quick, I mean, we we created chances. We just didn't put one away. And if it would have, like I said, it would have been a whole different game. We'd just put that one, just
Yeah.
one of them. That's it. But we're not shit without Ibra.
Spaced out.
We look like shit.
And what's up with,
Space
and
fans.
as far as the defense, I still think we're a player or two away from having a legit defense.
Right back.
We'll see.
Okay.
Next question comes from Raw B. Moore. Do you guys think any of the injured players will be back by this Saturday?
I assume legit. I think he'll play with the mask or something.
He'll be Batman this weekend.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The bat.
The mask.
Oh no. Hey, why'd you do? Good commentary, Cotton.
Good commentary.
Hey, Logan, I'm just playing, man. Chewy Doppler 7,000. Nice. I like that.
This one comes from Joey Mousepad. Joe. 1. Will Zlatan start next game?
Yes.
2. How are we feeling about Joe Corona?
I like it. He's gonna take him a little bit to adjust.
It'll work.
Mixed feelings, but yeah, I think it'll work.
As far as Zlatan, I'm gonna say no, because it's just precautionary.
Right.
He's older. That's a at his age could end his career. That injury, and there's a bye week after this week, so I say no.
To quote David, 6 goals in 2 weeks.
Yeah, but Zlatan's not gonna stop. He's not gonna stop Minnesota from scoring 6 goals.
Yeah, but if we look back to last season, if Ibra didn't score,
We have Schelotto. We'd be okay.
and who's gonna put these?
Schelotto's about to suit up.
Who's gonna put these? Who's gonna put these goals away at home? You don't think Minnesota's gonna score any goals? You don't think Minnesota can at least
Flip
get
out.
one?
That middle's gonna shut them down.
I'm not flipping out. That was just dumb.
And that does it for the questions for today.
So you guys want to talk about the game? Well, first, got a new signing, huh?
Yeah, we did. I guess. Kind of.
Zubak, I choose you.
Zubak.
But no, that's not what Zubak does. So yeah, Zubak, Galaxy 2 player, has now signed with the big boys.
Homegrown contract,
Homegrown contract, huh?
which means
doesn't really hit the cap.
There you go.
Yeah. So, I mean, not the most talented player. I think he's like a better Jack McBean, kind of. Not going to be a game changer. It's really just to fill the roster.
I mean, but was this game with the first team really a sample that we want to take away from?
That's
Like, actually.
once the team's healthy, he won't see the field. Yeah. Even Open Cup would be a question mark. If everyone's healthy, even he might not even play Open Cup.
Maybe when they go to a turf field, Zlatan only plays like 60, 70 minutes.
He just stress.
Maybe.
But good for him. We're all here hating and shit.
Homegrown
No.
contract, though, doesn't affect us in any way.
Yeah.
Just his roster spot,
Yeah.
which is fine.
He's just okay. They've been chewed out before. And I gotta stop saying all these quotes. I was like, what the
I think a lot of people get them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
What the fuck? What is he talking about? All right.
Memorable quotes.
So do you guys actually want to talk about this game?
Kind of. That's
Yeah.
kind of what we do here.
Do we?
Sometimes.
All right, let's start next.
When we're not drinking, we nag.
Yeah. So Brian over here on MySpace and shit.
I know. Gotta get the word out.
Okay, cool. So we're just gonna go with the lineup here. So the Galaxy took on the Dallas Burn at Frisco, Texas. It was like 72 degrees, 22 miles per hour winds. It was a nice day. It's like a
I
California
mean,
day.
it looked like a nice day, right?
Yes.
Until we started playing.
Yeah. Then it went to shit, huh? So goalkeeper David Bingham.
Mhm.
Left back we had Shelvick.
Mhm.
Center back next to Shelvick was Polenta. Other center back was Steris. On the right we had Felcher. Sitting deep in defensive mid row we had Jonah and Corona. Right, it was.
Yeah.
Because they have it weird here. Corona and Dos Santos played in the middle. Antuna out left. Boateng out right. Sitting in the cam position was Leggett, and on top by himself was Mr. Party Boy Chris Pontius. No surprises, right?
None whatsoever.
What was that? You alright?
None whatsoever.
Okay. Yeah, no surprises. I wasn't surprised that Corona started. I mean, we talked about it. We talked about it in the midweek show, which actually we're now on Spotify.
Hey, we're on Spotify now.
Oh,
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that? I know. I
The
hit
Nag
up.
Boys made it.
I know. I hit up my mom. I was like, "Mom, you could quit. I'm on Spotify.
Got one view.
Nico, how much does that pay? Nothing. All right.
It
So-
actually cost us.
Yeah, it actually costs us a monthly fee.
All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Spotify. Thank you for accepting our request.
Yes. Thank you. Shout out to Spotify.
You big dummy.
Taking over now.
Sorry.
But anyways,
It's like now we just gotta get Netflix to approve it and we're good.
The cast coming soon.
It's like
Oh,
we
yeah.
just gotta get Netflix to approve it. We'll be good.
oh
We'll be
man,
set.
that'd be like the most boring show, huh? Us looking for parking, going to buy the beer, putting on wrestling, struggling to get the mics right,
True.
and that's episode 1 through 8 right there and shit. Just repeated.
Just trying to get the show going.
Yeah, backstage nag. That's Manny's. I thought it was a decent start. I think we actually started off better than we've started away games in the past. Like even those last games that we won, I still thought we like started with the team pressing on us. But people ask what I think about Joe Corona. I think that middle was working pretty nice.
There was a stint of 10 of 13 minutes where you could see the pressure of the three center mids working and them rotating. So it looked beautiful for those 10 or 13 minutes. Spenny?
You okay?
Spenny, are you
Spenny?
good?
You gotta wake up, man.
I'm good.
He's like nodding your head, dozing off over there.
I'm listening to you guys.
Old man Spenny.
I'm listening, guys.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
They started off well. The pressure was good.
Sleepy
The pressure was
McGee.
good. You know what I like though? Even though maybe the possession doesn't show it,
Mm-hmm.
Dallas didn't have like threatening possession or any possession with purpose. Like they had to keep rebuilding from the back. And even though they did hold like the possession, it still looked good how the formation worked where you couldn't go through the middle of them.
Yeah.
You had to go around. And you had to go through the wings, but even that wasn't working. Barrios was switching sides, kind of playing on both sides a little bit to try to get the ball by any means.
Mm-hmm.
The pressure was good. I like the pressure. It was a good like you were saying, like 10 or 13 minutes where they pressed back to back to back.
Yeah, they rotated beautifully in that trio midfield. To what
Thanks,
you're
Logan.
saying, Dallas had 68% of the possession in the first half, but we had 7 shots, so we outshot them and they outpossessed us.
Legit had 2 by himself. At least, he had 3 in the first half.
He had one with his left foot that I thought he could have curled in, but he's not a lefty.
He curled one pretty bad, like pretty nasty, but it still didn't go in. The first
Yeah.
one when the goalie came out.
The
Yeah, I
open
feel
net one,
I feel in that play, that particular play, the goalie was far enough for him to take a touch.
Yeah, but he went.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
first timed it.
Mm. Aside from that, I don't know, dude. I think that's the only positive to got from that first half. Those 10 or 13 minutes where those central midfields were just putting in work. And Jonah, oh my God, what a fucking game did he have?
oh yeah.
Even in the first half, just like he looks like the best
Dude,
central
and
midfield
then he
in
had
the
those-
MLS.
And then he had those orange.
What?
Those
He looks
orange
like
shoe-
that.
He had those orange shoes, so it's easy to spot him.
Yeah,
Running,
woo.
covering
Him
so
running
much
back
ground.
to recover the ball. Man,
We watched that at Hops, and then he did a play where, like, I think he lost the ball, like, and then he chased the guy that he lost it to, passed it, and he chased the guy down,
and he won that
and then
shit back.
and everyone at Hops started clapping when he got the
Damn,
ball back.
Jonah. Damn, Jonah.
Yeah, that.
Damn, Jonah.
But
Yeah, dude.
he was
It was beautiful.
gassed.
He was
At the end.
gassed.
Yeah.
He stood back for like 5 minutes
Yeah.
trying to catch his breath and shit.
That armband was a little heavy.
Mm. He did, Captain.
You know what was a bad showing in the first half? Antuna. He almost scored trying to center the ball.
But we do want the goals to go in, though.
But that's bad, man. That's a bad cross.
Is it? Because think about it. Is he doing that on purpose? Because he did that in the first game too.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's like one of his things where he just like tiro centro.
Nah, for throw the center.
He didn't have
Throw the
thought on this
cross.
I
time.
mean, he
I don't
had
care.
Pontius in the box.
Put the cross.
I'm just saying, like, you don't think he maybe did that on purpose?
How many other crosses has he completed?
Answer the question, fool. And ask me a fucking question.
I
Don't
prefer
answer the question by
I prefer
answering
he
the
does his
question.
job and cross the ball.
So did he do it on purpose or not? Yes or no, please.
No.
Okay, thank you.
I said
Fuck.
I said it from the beginning. His shot that was a pass.
Okay, got it. Thanks.
Thanks.
I wasn't really impressed with Antuna this game. Besides that, dude, it's crazy how easy he gets bodied off the ball.
Yeah, well, you can tell he's young, too.
I know, but he doesn't know how to use his speed right in certain
He's
situations.
21, playing with a bunch of grown men who
But
have
he's
been
played
yeah.
in Europe.
Oh yeah. I thought it was 16.
El Nino.
Over here
We'll
holding
talk about him in a bit.
over here holding grown men
We'll
bags
talk about him in a
on
bit.
his back,
Holding World Cup winners.
so he can give a pass.
No, but yeah, and Antuna, there were certain plays where, dude, use your speed, cut in. Instead, the guy's like leaning, waiting for him to do the same. You know what remind me of when Alessandrini used to play on the right? On
He
the
always
left,
plays on the right.
or on the left when he kept trying to do the same fucking move. There was a while
Oh,
when
that
he
little
was
step
frustrated.
over?
Yeah, and then I like, dude, it only took like 3 games, and then every team already knew. Took him off the ball easy. It reminded me a lot of that. So it's a good thing because you learn. Hopefully, the Alessandrini has changed that habit. He does not do that move at all anymore. He like cuts in every time.
Well, he's not going to be doing any moves for a minute, so say that much.
You know, one of the things that I feel Antuna is to be a good player for the Galaxy, and I don't know if one of the things that probably happened this game is personal life. You know, I shot you guys a screenshot.
Oh, yeah.
So that happened the day of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that messed with his head while he was over there.
What happened?
So
Le robaron la troca, güey.
yeah, well, they didn't steal his truck. Apparently the tow truck took it,
Oh,
but they didn't know that the tow truck took it till the next day. So they thought the truck was stolen.
Mm.
So I don't know if that was I don't know if that's something that could be running through your head this whole time.
I hope he's not that soft.
Yeah,
Nah.
I mean,
nah, he's a pro.
I'm just saying it's something that we know happened, and then his performance wasn't that good. So I don't know. I don't
Well,
know if there's a
nothing
correlation.
happened last week, and his performance wasn't that good last week.
Over a car being towed? Nah, I don't believe it. Nah, he's just getting used to it. He is young. He's acclimating to a whole different environment. I'll give him time.
What's so hard about crossing the ball as a winger?
You do it.
I mean, it's kind of shows the world. It puts the MLS on note, like on the map. Like, yo, it's not that easy to come play over here. Antuna, a promising young 21-year-old Mexican international coming over here with high expectations, isn't performing how we thought he was going to perform, which tells you that the MLS has gotten better and it's tough to play out here. So, good shit, MLS. I'm proud of you. 2019, off to a good start, except for us.
Was this supposed to be a good thing?
I'm trying to like not shit on him so much because he's young. So, let it be. And Tuna for president.
Oh my god. What's wrong with you guys? Benny's asleep over here. Brian's at a different
Rambling
level.
on different shit.
I know. Chewy's telling jokes.
Oh, you should have seen stand-up comedian Chewy before we started shooting.
Seems like we all had a good night.
Yeah. See, obviously. that'd be a good show, huh? Just follow us when we're not doing the show.
No, that would
Nah,
suck.
don't do that.
That's just a bad.
Our family would disown all of us. Probably.
Really, the Monday through Friday was just
Right.
boring.
yeah, right. Get up at 3 a.m. Go to work. Drive to Lancaster.
I have to go to Chatsworth tomorrow at 5. So sad.
That sucks.
Go ahead, Spain.
Go ahead.
Say it.
Yeah.
Say it's been
Nothing.
Just
Let's
say
get back
it.
to the game.
Oh, back to the game.
Boateng.
Manny
Oh,
saying he
dang.
parked on
What?
Slaughter's
Yeah, I was
parking.
actually gonna go from one side to the other because
Boateng.
on the left it wasn't great. On the right it didn't get much better, dude. Boateng, you're a great guy, man. You've met you a couple times. You're awesome, bro. But it's time, bro.
super sub, not super.
He's not changing. This game is just.
He's changing. I mean, there's some things changed.
But the crossing,
There's
the
things
key
he's gotten
thing.
better at. Oh, so now that's a key thing. With Antuna it wasn't, but now with Boateng
He-
it is.
He just got here.
Yeah,
Stop
Boateng's
giving him
here, been here for a
time.
minute. He should be accustomed to the MLS speed.
Boateng
and
has
the style
been
of play
here.
already.
I don't know, what, 30 years already? Shit, he's been here forever, dude. 3 years. 3rd season? 4th season?
You're
I
the
don't know, man.
guru,
He's been
you
here
know?
for a while.
3rd season. Cross the ball, man. Cross the ball. Lift it over the first man.
I don't know if I could take any positives
Just lift it
away.
in general.
And mind you, this is just the first half. I don't think I could take any positives away from Boateng's game in his first half.
No, I think Boateng was the worst player on the field in the first half. Easily. Remember that fucking well, he took one guy and he had the open cross and he tried to take another guy and just ran into him. Like, fuck, you had Pontius like standing right in the penalty spot with
That fool
nobody on him.
The defender had given up already,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and he just ran into
He
him.
ran into him. It was like,
He's like, no, he's too fast. Oh wait,
yeah. I just hope him and Antuna don't hang out and shit after the games. Keep him away from that guy.
What?
Keep him away from Antuna. Don't influence him.
all right.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, but Emma, worst player on the field in the first half.
By
I think
far?
Yeah, easily.
Because
Easily.
there's Galaxy fans that think otherwise.
Oh, no shit. I know. I've read all the comments. It was a bad pass, right? But that fool was shutting down everybody.
So for people who want to know who we're talking about, Diego Polenta, to me,
Pipi. Pinche polenta.
I don't know how to grade this game because he was aggressive on the defensive end, like going in for tackles, aggressive on trying to cut off the passes and shit like that. But again, giving sick ass through balls to the opposition forward. Good thing that pass it didn't go in. Baji couldn't put it in, so good thing he's not a good forward.
And then in his defense, this one wasn't exactly a back pass.
It wasn't.
It
He
was
was-
kind of deflected.
Yeah, he was trying to make a play,
Yeah.
kick it out or whatever he was trying to do.
Sick
Yeah.
ass play.
to tow it out. But I mean, it ended up being that he, gave a through ball to Baji and he sucks.
Don't panic.
Don't panic.
I think Polenta's the guy still. he's gonna be the man back there. He was shutting down everyone, dude. He was having a game. He was having a hell of a game up to that moment. I mean, he had a game.
Again.
And then what happened?
And then,
It feels like every time we talk about a game, it's gonna be like Diego Polenta was having a great game. He was doing this. He was doing that. He was excellent until that moment. Feels like that's gonna be.
It's only
always.
been 2 games. Relax. So
I know, and this is like what
it's
Spenny
2 out of
said.
2.
He's been out for like 8 months, dude, and he's still trying to get acclimated to the team, trying to build team chemistry, and getting used to the league.
So getting acclimated to the team and team chemistry
time, dude.
is something that's gonna stop you from making bad passes
yes.
yeah.
behind.
Yeah.
Yes. Because then
you'll be aware.
you'll realize how your teammates move, what are their tendencies as far as when you need a pass.
So you give him until what week?
and then
What week do you give him to?
But all right,
What else, Spenny? Tell us what else.
I'm done.
All right. The game after the bye week, he's gonna have a week of training with no game, and they're gonna tweak shit and figure it out. That's it.
So
It's gonna be
you're
pretty
giving
fast.
him till the week of bye week, the next game.
After Minnesota, because
So
dude,
week 5
the
of
guy-
the season.
the guy can play, dude. The guy can play. You can see he has a soccer IQ just by the way, just by watching him.
His passing is good too.
Yeah.
It's really good.
The guy can play, dude. It's just that the lack of playing and being
It's
a
just
new
that
team
up
and all that.
until this point.
Yeah. So
Because he hasn't looked that bad. It's just those 2 crucial mistakes. That one cost us a goal, and the other one almost cost us a goal. I just said that. But I mean, his center back partner didn't do that bad in the first half.
nah.
Darius actually showed up again in the first half, which surprised me.
Yeah, you know what? Sturs hasn't been bad. That's a good thing.
Damn,
He's
I
been-
wonder if he does like watch our shit and all that shit we talk about him. Well, about his game.
Hopefully, so we could see that he's stepping it up. We're being straight.
And then like fuck these guys, fuck these knack boys. I'm
Uh,
gonna go train and play better.
I know, right? You're welcome, guys.
You're welcome. What about Felcher and Shelvick? What you guys think about that first half?
Shobik should have had an assist.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shelvick plays dope on that left side.
He's doing well.
He's doing good. He's MLS caliber.
Felcher could have probably had a goal.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Was
He
that first
missed
half?
it.
That was first half.
He got a post, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, hit the crossbar. That was one of those 7 shots, and the only one that went on target.
Was that the Shelvick pass?
It's not on target.
No.
What do you mean it's not on
Post
target? It
When
hit
it
the
hits the
post.
bar, it's not a
It
target.
doesn't
Post it.
count on target, buddy.
The only on target
Yeah.
was.
So on target is you hit the
That's
goalie?
the goal. Yeah.
You hit inside, yeah.
Brian, how old are you?
Yeah,
How long you been playing?
yeah.
Never fucking.
You would hit the frame. I think that's on target, right?
No,
It's not.
it's not. A target means it's gonna go into the goal.
It was. If the
you
post
don't
wasn't
get you don't get points for hitting the pole.
there. If the post wasn't there, it would have went in.
No, it
No,
wouldn't have
it
because
just
that's marks the line of the
Yeah.
goal.
It would have been out.
It would have been out of bounds. If the post is not there, you
His line is in. All right?
Oh my God!
Watch some tennis.
Someone educate Brian, please.
this isn't tennis.
Yeah.
Either way,
Remember, in soccer, the whole
crossbar.
ball has to cross the plane or the line.
What?
The whole ball has to cross the line. In tennis, not the whole ball.
Okay, got it. So we're on Felcher, huh?
yeah.
Felcher.
I saw a lot of the same things I've been saying. He doesn't know when to pick his runs on the defensive side, when to press the ball, when to stop the ball, when to
Mhm.
chase the ball.
Mm-hmm.
He gets caught in that little trap a lot where somebody sneaks up behind him because he's just caught between 2 players.
I mean, and
Decide.
it can't. That right side was just a nightmare, dude. I think. I mean, I don't know if I want to back up Felcher and saying that the giveaways and the bad game that Boateng put more pressure on him, but I think they just both. It was number 1 and number 2 right there for
That didn't work.
yeah
And they were
for worst players of the game.
Not so MVPs of the match.
Yep.
Ah, fuck. I can't even pinpoint like any positives either with Felcher, except for that shot. But that's not
Actually, yeah, he
because
got
he should have scored that, right?
the one positive I can give from Felcher is there was 2 times that he ran up like to the line and he crossed it like off the bounce, and they were decent crosses.
Yeah.
So I'll give him that much. Was able to put a cross in.
I can't really recall a play where on his side did they like take him? It wasn't. Because the one shot that Bingham got saved, it was Baji that cut in on Steres. And Steres still kind of covered him pretty well.
It's not that they take him. It's that he just doesn't. He doesn't have the speed to recover. So if they get behind him, he's gonna be trailing the whole time. You know what I mean? And he doesn't stop the ball. So this whatever winger is on the wing is just pretty much walking down the ball, picking out his runs, which is not good either. You're giving them time to create. Not only will the forwards make better runs, but they'll get in better position and stay on our side of the field because you gave them the position. Instead of stopping the ball and forcing them to go back sooner or make a decision sooner, make a mistake sooner. But instead, he kind of sits back, let them walk in, and then if that back run comes, he gets caught between both.
Kenny doesn't like Felcher.
I don't like Felcher's game.
Yeah. I'm not liking his game.
He works hard. He
does work hard.
But
he gets beat on those.
He's a good athlete. Guy works out, takes care of himself, but the soccer mentality isn't up to par.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully with good coaching, with time, but I don't know.
Has he been that bad these last 2 games though?
Yeah.
Or it's just been those.
Okay, just look at the difference with Shelvik and Polenta. They're aggressive,
Oh yeah, them two on that side on that.
They go
at
at
they do.
people.
I like how they do that.
They don't sit back and kind of like.
So is it that?
Well, I mean, Felcher got a yellow card for being way too aggressive.
So is it that Steres?
He got a yellow for kicking somebody like a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, it's kind of too aggressive.
Man,
So is Felcher going up and getting beat by behind? Is it Steres' fault because he's not helping to cover, or is it just Felcher not playing his position?
It's just you can't just sit there and let them create. You're gonna pull your center back. You're causing your defense to collapse if your center back has to cover all the way to the touchline.
Yeah, because there was a lot of plays too that Jonah had to go help Felcher on that right side.
And then you have what? You have to have Corona drop into the center back position. That's gonna create another problem because they haven't even played together enough for him to pick up defensive assignments with Polenta. You're stretching out your defense when all you had to do is put some pressure, the way the youngsters have been doing, or the center mids do. Michael.
I was letting you finish because you get mad if we cut you off. I don't want you to yell at me like you yelled at Chewy.
I'm done.
All right, thanks, dude. 10-4. Well, you obviously had a lot to say about Felcher, but thoughts. Let me
more thoughts.
I want thought on this. You keep the guy and you have faith in the coaching to take care of it, or you look elsewhere.
You still look elsewhere. You always have to look to improve.
But
Pontius is a capable backup, but even with the youngster on the bench, you should still be looking for a quality backup.
Traore's there.
Traore is there. That's like signing Zubac though.
Nah, this guy has an awesome.
Zubac would have more of a more experience. He's already played through professional ranks. Traore, they just drafted him. He's only played college level, right?
He played the Galaxy 2 last year. You said he led an assist, right?
Yeah, he's from France.
Oh, the left back.
You're talking about the draft pick.
Yeah.
No, he was talking about the French guy that got signed.
The other draft pick didn't get signed, no.
No.
To either team.
He just came like 16, 18 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
He was part of the academy.
Yeah, DDHR, right? I think we saw a little bit of him in preseason, right?
No, in the practice.
Practice.
Both.
Yeah, he's got size too.
Does that we need another center back or another right back, another left back? Because remember, we still have fucking Romney.
A whole nother team.
Still have Romney that could play right back and center back.
He must not be doing good in practice.
Damn, he just got paid. Because he had a good season.
Hey, trade assets, bro. Trade assets in this league. A player like that is pretty valuable too.
Who?
Romney. He can play multiple positions.
Yeah. Him and Boateng. So trade him.
Package deal.
For what?
For a forward.
Who's gonna take Romney and Emma? I can't pass the ball, Boateng, to give you a forward that you want to sit
trade
on
him
bench.
to Orlando. Bring me Dwyer. Damn.
And you might have to throw Alessandro.
All right, can we move on now?
How about-
Obviously, you guys didn't
How
think
about
this one
since
through.
New England?
didn't.
New England doesn't have good management. Do it for like fucking Fagundes or something.
That's never gonna happen.
I'm just saying.
Wait, Aguila's in there, right?
Get a
That was
realistic
there, too.
trade going, buddy.
We don't know.
It's New
We're playing
England.
fantasy MLS here, low,
Yeah.
which I'm up top.
This is nag.
Cheers.
Nothing has to make sense.
I know nothing makes sense in
Yeah.
there.
Go ahead, Kenny's. Propose a trade.
No, I don't have one.
See?
With Romney and Emma? Get outta
Oh,
here.
the good old Chris Klein, huh?
If it wasn't DP money, I'll trade both of them for Castillo.
That's true, huh? Castillo's on DP.
Talking about New England and their bad management. Shoot him.
They gave him too much money. There's your bad management.
Yeah.
Jonah. We already said it. Had a great game, but kind of died down. Kind of died. I mean, it's understandable. Fucking all over the place. And I mean, what do you expect? The guy was covered every fucking blade of plastic grass. Wait, it wasn't plastic.
It was actual grass.
It was actual grass. Whatever.
That was grass. I don't know.
I'm just trying to find.
Is it grass
excuses.
real out there, Chewy?
Hey, Texas correspondent, is the grass real in Texas?
Of course.
That is.
Thank you for your insight.
Well, there's that, guys. It's real. No, but Jonah had a hell of a game. Jonah, I mean, obviously he was gonna get gas. He put in a lot of work, dude, and can't blame the guy.
Yeah, I mean,
No complaints.
he must have been done by that first half. He must have been already.
No,
like, damn.
no complaints there. Antuna, we talked about the Jet, the boy.
Ouch.
Was it in the first half? Did that happen?
Second.
It's like,
Hmm?
Sorry, moving on to the second. Or are we
No.
still?
I'm asking you about the Jets.
Legit in
overall
the
game.
first half. Like I said, dude, that 10 to 13 minutes where the trio of center mids was high pressing and recovering balls and pressuring the opposition. I think that was a glimpse of what we could see all season once everybody's healthy. That's where we're gonna win a lot of our games in a central midfield section with Jonah, the boy, and Corona. So I'm hoping from after this game, they'll be able to mesh a little bit better. And hopefully the boy wears the mask next game. We can see him like, oh, Batman out.
Well, he would have to if he wants to play. It's a
Yeah.
broken nose, buddy.
No, I'm saying like, see him with a black mask, not a clear mask.
All right,
I want the black mask.
go for it.
Black mask. Or a night navy mask. Damn.
I just want him to come back. And
Just
play.
have him play, dude.
I just want him to
Who
play.
cares, Brian?
I
Yeah.
don't
Hey,
care
Brian.
if
just FYI,
Mhm.
you are not on the top. Boats and gardening equipment is on the top.
Bolts and gardening equipment. Is that Bruce?
No.
No. I'm gonna guess that's Ivan with the name, last minute name.
Well, anyways.
No, that's Bruce.
Oh, we're talking about Oh, I get what you're saying, Chewy. That's a good cover up. Good job. That was just a fantasy reference. Bryant wasn't first, and now he just got knocked down.
Yep.
Loser. Ultimate Warrior mask. Yes, sorry, I had to read that comment.
Oh, that would be sick.
I'll go with that one. I take it back. Just please wear that. But the boy had a great game. I think the boy looked good for not playing all that time and being injured and just taking a starting role. Yeah, was working hard. He was pressing, and he was part of those turnovers where he got that shot off. Sucks that happened. But I thought he was having himself a game too. But this is all in the first fucking half.
Yeah, and dude, just one of those goals goes in. This is a whole different game, dude. I think we end up coming out with a goalless win. Just one goes in, we win 1-0.
A goalless
With a
win.
goalless
You mean a
win?
shutout
A
win?
shutout win. There you go.
All right.
Clean sheet win.
There you go. There you go. Hey, good job.
Took a
man.
minute.
And the shit is, last week on the live pod, I said we're gonna lose 2-0. And then in the midweek show, I said we're gonna win 1-0.
We all changed it. I said we were gonna lose 2-1, and then
So I guess I was right on the live show.
Yeah, but we thought Zlatan was gonna play.
I was,
Yeah, we
I'm
thought
sorry.
Soccer was gonna play.
I'm sorry. I was just under the influence when I said they were gonna win. I was under the influence of Coronas.
When?
I think
Of
they
Joe
would- I-
Corona.
Joe Corona.
The way they played in the first half, I think they would have won with Zlatan there.
Oh yeah. Nah, I think we definitely would have won with Zlatan.
They would have just been a 2-0, 3-0 first half, and then just defend.
Yeah.
Defend.
maybe a tie. That penalty would have still happened.
You would have brought in Pontius for like Emma to lock down on the side defensively.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that we talked about. I think it was in the live show, right? We were debating if Emma or Pontius would start, and then we got both.
Yeah.
Ronald came with a good point over here. He said that he thinks we would have won with Kamara.
Oh yeah.
See, that's another. Well, we should have kept Jonah. I mean, Gio too, right? Chewy.
No, we couldn't have 4 DPs, bro.
Did we win with Kamara in this game?
Yes.
Yes.
He scored
it's a
first time.
striker.
But I mean, if Pontius didn't get any balls from the midfield,
Different player.
Again, yeah. There was chances for him to get balls. He just
but there
didn't
wasn't
get
that much
there.
great
Pontius
through balls from the midfield.
Pontius needs that ball served. He's more like a post. Kamara's gonna run and work and open up his own. Make his own
No, I'm
space.
not doubting Kamara's game.
Pontius, you can lock him down 1-on-1. Kamara, you gotta track him 2-on-1.
Yeah.
He's a big dude,
Kamara,
too.
Kamara might not even
He's a big
score.
dude. So.
He might not have scored. He would have opened it up for a midfielder.
He would have been box to box as far as the 18 to 18, like diagonally or not diagonally, vertically. You know, from the top of the 18 to the bottom of the 18, he would have been running those lanes all day. Now with Pontius, where he kind of had to run through the middle and then pick his run.
Yeah.
Kamara would have just been on both sides, and he would have pressed better than Pontius.
Enough with the
Damn, Pontius didn't get no fucking balls. We got no touches really.
How do you guys think Corona debuted?
He was doing okay.
The first half. I mean, that's the that's the best I could take out from this whole game. Just that first half in those 10 to 13 minutes. That's it.
You can see his quality compared to the other options that we had for midfield. I would take him over Juni still. I would.
Oh yeah.
That's the starting 3.
No, it has to be.
That's the starting 3. Like you just his soccer IQ. You saw it when he needed to relieve pressure.
Yeah.
His passing, is gonna improve, of course. Him reading his own teammates is gonna change. He's gonna get better. He just has to adapt to his team. But as far as individually, what he was able to do to create space for himself, the vision that he had to release Emma a couple times where he couldn't just control the ball.
He hit Belcher in a couple of runs too. I like that where he got the ball, he picked up his head. He knew exactly where to go.
He didn't put it with the left.
Yeah. Just open the field.
See, that's another thing Felcher needs to get better at, reading his teammates. There was that one play where he gave it to Legit for a 1-2 and Legit one time the back, and that was what?
But then again, that's no excuse between them two. They've been playing for what, 2 years?
I know.
2 seasons?
It's not an excuse. It's an IQ mentality that someone doesn't have.
Yeah. And you
That
just
you
hate
can't
Felcher,
coach.
bro.
You can't coach.
What has Felcher done to
What
you,
did
bro?
Belcher do to you?
Not perform.
Is it those magic abs of his?
Yeah, jealous.
Nah, he works hard.
That
dude.
beautiful, luxurious
him.
hair.
Good for him. It's just his I'm
sister
saying his
denying
IQ.
you.
Nah, come on.
I'm saying his soccer IQ doesn't seem to be as good as his dedication to his body.
Man.
Okay.
Fair.
All right. Fair enough.
Fair.
Fair enough.
Sorry, Felcher.
And that does it for the first half and the rest of the game. Because after that,
Well, come
Well,
on.
there's still
plenty
Pontius. Pontius, dude, what can you say about Pontius? It's just he was put in a tough situation. He did
Yes.
have that open header, but besides that, the dude just went in and did his job and didn't need much help.
Yeah, I mean, last year when he started against Portland, it was a freak play, kind of. He got an assist from Emma Boateng, like.
Yeah,
It was in a common goal.
that killer first touch,
None of his goals were like tap-ins or a straight play. They were all like
bangers.
bangers.
yeah.
From the first one against LAFC to the banger against Union when he got outside the box.
No, DC.
Ooh,
TC.
that was that was a beauty. Remember that? And yes, Christopher, the phone lines will be open. We'll put up the number in a bit.
And then some good things in the second half. We got some debuts.
Yeah.
We got a pretty bad nutmeg too. That's funny.
The mini storm of Bruin.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was a promotional video from the Dallas Burn that was trying to put Matt Hedges taming Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He couldn't
Couldn't do it against Simba. How the fuck you gonna do it to the big lion, bro?
16-year-old. That was a nasty ass Meg.
El Nino, huh?
El
El
Nino.
Nino.
That confidence he's
El
carrying.
Nino, 16 years old, said
You know
Meg.
what's interesting?
Meg.
After the game, just jumped on Twitter, and yeah, there was of course a lot of Galaxy talk, but there was a lot of like Berhalter, you need to fucking contact this kid already. Like just already talks about like the U.S. needing to fucking
To bring him in for that
Yeah.
Gold Cup.
to cap tie him.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't think he's gonna do it though.
Well, I think Mexico, for sure, he's gonna play with Mexico.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they're probably gonna call him up for this Gold Cup run.
I don't know. I don't know if they'll call him right away, but I think he's gonna. He just has like a good head in his shoulder. Like I don't think he makes bad choices. But he doesn't seem that way. Just
Mhm.
following him and stuff, and I think he's gonna stick with his national team. And yeah,
You also have the close, you know.
yeah, the closer favors Mexican.
They're
side.
gonna he's gonna cater to him going to the U17 World Cup and all that, you know.
Yeah.
Show him support on the Mexico side. Bill Halter's farther behind. He has no connection to him through a teammate or nothing.
Mhm.
Ain't nobody
Damn, that's
ain't
right.
nobody from the Galaxy going to the U.S. men's national team.
Just,
Except maybe
the boy.
Corona.
The boy is in the U.S.
Oh,
men's
yeah.
national team. So he could be like, yo, what's up? So too.
Shoot, yeah, maybe. If he
I
can
mean,
stay healthy.
who, the boy?
Yeah.
Well, now his selfie game's gonna fucking plummet. He's gotta blow.
But the likes.
The likes are. There's no more posing now. Be in a mask for a couple months. 9 months, right? Broken, I never had a broken nose.
I don't know if it. Let's find out.
Chewy, Texas.
Chewy, Texas correspondent. How long does he have to wear a mask for?
What the? I don't know.
Okay,
Alright.
there you go. And that was Chewy's take on the nose. He doesn't knows.
Alright. So that was the second half, guys.
You guess,
Okay, that's
I guess we had to talk about the second half.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. That sucked. Man,
Damn, we look so bad in the second half, bro.
flat, tired, just
See, Jonah, I could get why he was tired, dude. He was overworking himself in that first half, trying to recover everything in that center midfield.
even when the Jet came out, it made a big difference because it looked like they were playing two on top for a 2nd,
Mhm.
and the pressure was just not there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But we had to get to the stupid penalty. The fucking penalty, dude.
What penalty?
That penalty.
What penalty?
The one in the 50th minute.
Oh, the one where he just got his hand touched by his shoe?
I don't think it should have been a penalty. I think it should have been a dangerous play, and it should have been 2 touches inside the box. I haven't even looked this up, but it has to be. There's no intent. He's not like going in to foul him. He's going after the ball. He's not looking at him. That has to.
That's a
be.
penalty.
How is that a penalty? I don't think there was any,
It wasn't a penalty. It was a foul.
Mhm.
there was no bad intention with him swinging like that. He was just
No,
trying to
there's
play the ball.
there's
And he didn't fully swing. He fucking nicked him with the boot on his hand.
But a dangerous play is 2 touches. It's indirect.
I would have that seemed more proper for as a call than
Yeah.
that penalty. They even VAR'd it, no? Fucking VAR never goes our way.
Nah, just once.
Ay, Dios mío, qué feito, míralo. Pobrecito. I know.
I'm gonna put up the picture.
Oh, Chew's gonna put up a picture of legit.
I know. Me la orinaron.
If you're listening to this on Spotify,
Hey.
There's a
Just let you guys know we're on
there's a
Spotify now.
picture of legit with a big schnoz.
Mr. Potato Nose.
Yeah,
Potato Head Nose.
that's fucked up. He knows.
No sé.
Knows. Say.
I got you, Maddie.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Sorry, Biggie G.
Puta lo verga. I don't mind. Mira, pobrecito.
Anyways, back to that play. How much?
Oh, big. Imagine. Damn, that'd be fucked up.
I mean, do you feel like that was a dumb play by by Polenta? Just a little bad luck, maybe. I think it was a little bad luck. I think he was fully going after the ball, and
It was tired legs.
Think so?
Yeah. It was a lazy swing, you know, a late reaction. The ball was gone.
So just at that point, just let it run, or what do you do?
You don't kick the guy. What do you mean? What do you do?
He wasn't trying to kick the guy. That's the point.
But he
Definitely looked like he was trying to kick the guy.
It didn't though. Well, for my take, no. Because I'm telling you, he didn't fully. I don't think he fully swung his foot, and he didn't really like kick him in the chest. He touched him in the arm with the tip of his boot.
En la muñeca.
In la muñeca.
Yeah.
Look at the wrist, bro.
Big guy though. That's a fucking heavy ass
Yeah,
boot
that
going
is.
your way.
But either way, I mean, fuck the refs.
So Kenny says tired legs. I just think, you know what? It's a good time. Should we open up the lines, man? Anybody
It is a
have
perfect time.
Anybody have comments on that PK or Polenta's game or
On the nose,
yeah?
on the Becky, whatever you guys want.
Oh, we got a question here. Would you rather get a better center back or a backup striker? Oh, well, we already answered this earlier. I think it was mostly striker, right?
For most of us, yeah, striker.
Yeah, backup striker. Yeah, I'll go with striker.
Guys, the phone lines are open. 424-704-3068.
Thank you, Frank.
You're welcome. Nag with us.
Nag with us. So penalty, that shit was harsh, dude. Yeah, I guess getting to the point. I guess entire legs. If it wasn't such tired legs, you should have put a body on it and gone up on it. And I would hope Kenny would pay attention to the show because we're gonna rip the phone off his hand on the next episode.
Look at him on.
Yeah.
What are you on? Take note for us.
What stats are you looking up for us?
None.
Yeah. Okay. Very professional. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you. Matilda.
No inside jokes, Frank.
All right.
All right, move on from the penalty.
Thank you. That's why my phone was in my fucking hand. How many times are you gonna talk about the penalty? It was a penalty.
As much as we want. I'm gonna go back to it then.
All right.
And that second goal, man. Fuck.
Nah, I mean that second goal was a golazo, so can't really. I mean the defense fucking didn't cover shit. They didn't nothing. But I mean that was a sick goal.
Nah, I pretty sure when that goal went in. Wait 1 second here. I could actually look. Pretty sure I could look that up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it went into the second goal.
It's right when they did the sub. So the midfield was 2 minutes after the sub.
So
Like
after the boy got
Yeah, like adjusting in the midfield, and that shit landed right on top of the box, dude. And
yeah.
the pressure was different, and fuck, what a fucking golazo. No fault for Bingham there.
No.
Not at all. We didn't
That's
even
a
talk
tough
about
one.
Bingham. Bingham had a great save in the first half, too, again.
I did say that.
And then he pushed that guy wide to miss.
On the
For the Baji
back
on that.
pass?
Yeah.
That bad back pass. Dude, you got to give credit right there. He came out quick and forced him wide.
He did.
Yeah.
Even second half, I mean, that second goal.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
we even
but
saw the replay where he just dove himself and just kind of
Yeah.
looked down as he was diving himself. Like, it's like, fuck, I'm just going to dive because
Yeah. Because people are going to criticize. if I
people are
don't.
going to criticize. I mean, I don't know, dude.
But sorry to Rudy, straight from the stands. No point for Bingham
point for
this
Rudy
week.
time.
Bingham's looked good these 2 games, though. I'll say that much.
Yeah, he's my goalie. He my goalie.
He is. I mean, I know a lot of people last season weren't
No,
really happy with him.
no
but-
shot at goalkeeper of the year.
What?
Bingham?
Yeah.
Yes. Why not?
Not with that defense.
Maybe he has more
What if-
saves.
Maybe he earns it himself. But
That's
I'll
ridiculous.
never know.
Hey, he earned us that win last week. He got a bunch of saves and he was
kept
our
us in
MVP.
He kept us in that game.
Yep.
I hope I'm wrong. But no.
You know what's fucked up? How I was telling Brian before, like, you know what? The Galaxy did good the first game. I'm pretty sure, like, they'll welcome, like, outside shots. Like, what team is going to take 3 shots like Chicago did from the outside? And then I remember I told you, I was like, can't remember a golazo being scored on Bingham last year.
And then
This year.
and then Huerta comes in with the right boot. I don't even think he got that shit clean. He sliced that shit.
Nah, he
But
did
he's
it,
like
he
so
did it
fucking
like that on
perfect.
purpose. It opened.
Instantly.
Yeah.
What a screamer! That shit was good, dude. Fucking asshole. Fuck Dallas Burns. Yeah, I said it.
Say it again.
By the way, the phone lines are open. What's the phone number, Brian?
424-004-3068.
Yeah, that's fast.
Maybe slower. So
All right, so no Bingham, no goalkeeper of the year, right?
no.
Okay, no goalkeeper of the year.
Joe
You'll have a
Corona-
shot at it.
Joe Corona scores more goals than he has clean
Sheets? Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Joe Corona scores more goals.
Nah,
than
nah, nah.
Bingham
You're
has
you're,
clean
you're
sheets.
saying a lot for our defense there, huh?
What?
I think
I'm saying a lot from Joe Corona in that
Ooh.
instant. I don't think Joe Corona gets 6, 7 goals.
Damn, not even 6 clean sheets.
Yeah.
Over under 5.
There's still 32 games left.
Over under 5 clean sheets.
fuck. Why'd you say that?
We gotta put a poll up.
See, well then, there it is. 32 games left.
Over
Ladies
under
and
5.
gentlemen, do not panic.
Trying not to.
We lost 2-0 in a game that was most likely going to be a loss anyway, especially without Zlatan. We
What?
haven't won there in the past, what is it, 3 seasons? Past 5 games, we haven't been able to beat them.
Yeah, well, we haven't made playoffs in the last 2 seasons. You think you're saying things can't change or what?
I'm saying things could change, but we didn't have Zlatan. I think that was our main factor. We didn't have somebody, our Capitan, the Lion.
No, the main factor is that we couldn't finish. We just put one away.
Zlatan would
That
put those
part.
away.
It's okay. We got David. David pointed out that looks like Pato leaving China rumors.
Here we go again.
You guys want to start that Pato trend?
Yeah,
again?
let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm down.
Let's do it.
I'll
Bottom
take,
to the Galaxy. What's up?
I'll play him on the wing.
I'll take a quack at it.
Play him on the
Thanks, Chewy.
I'll play him on the wing.
1.5 mil.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I'll play him on the wing.
All right.
On the right wing. Emma, sit your ass down.
And that does it for our Pato rumors.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to talk to Jonah again.
I know,
What?
right? Jonah, hook us
We
up.
gotta check their
We're gonna-
DMs.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to him again about this. So
Down.
we'll see.
El Nino
I mean,
came in. Didn't really have a great game either.
he didn't.
He had that fucking awesome play.
He just had that one.
Yeah.
Meg to Hedges.
I got your back, Zlatan.
Meg to Hedges. And then, damn it,
Fucking-
Jesse Gonzalez with the fucking sick ass save.
You say damn it, but you got a lot of points out of that.
I didn't even start
He
him.
didn't start him.
Oh,
Yeah.
He took Jesse out.
I took Jesse Gonzalez out of my fantasy just to start fucking, what's his name? Vega from fucking San Jose?
This is Nag, man.
Oh,
Don't you ever mention the name unless we play him in that week.
fuck those blue assholes too.
Thank you.
There has to be 3-0. Motherfuckers.
good
And the
comeback.
phone lines are open.
Yeah. So yeah, El Nino came in. Didn't really have a great game.
Mm.
It just, it was a tough situation again. He came in because of injury. I don't think he was ever gonna come in that early.
Yeah.
Just the whole legit thing. He had that one great play. If everyone's,
it.
if everyone else is healthy, I feel like he doesn't even play the next game. You just gotta like.
Well, everybody's not healthy, so.
He might have to run it again.
Does he
next
play?
week.
I don't know. Junie trained, but he didn't travel for some reason. So Junie will be back. And I assume the Jet will be back. He's gonna wear a mask or some shit.
Not this next game. Probably after.
By next game, right? The game after that.
Yeah. I think they'll
After
give him
this-
this.
It's a
this
bye
next
week
game.
next.
Yeah.
So.
Perfect. No mask for the week after that.
What the fuck?
Nah, I think he's gonna wear the mask for at least half of the season. If he does.
If he does?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say, bro.
He's going to wear it for a couple months, Brian.
Yep.
If he wants to play.
Well, he does want to play, so he better be wearing that mask.
So he's going to wear a mask.
And then Becky G's gonna make him for sure wear like a pretty mask. Oh, Yellow Ranger mask would be dope.
She's gonna put ads on his mask, like her album and shit. Download my latest album on Spotify. On Spotify, where you can find news across the galaxy.
Damn, good plug.
Thank you.
I like that.
You're welcome.
And our phone lines are open.
Soon to be on Google Music and iTunes. Just give us a minute.
Yes.
Getting away?
Yeah, we're gonna be on Google Music and
iTunes.
iTunes.
We
soon.
we're waiting on approval.
Oh, Chewy doing big things
Damn.
over here.
So what do you guys think of the next game? Zlatan plays?
Well, first off, how you guys feeling about this team right now after this game? You guys all right?
Nah, we're not all right.
We need help.
But this is the thing, though. Like I said earlier, let's not panic.
We're a healthy boy and a fierce lion away from getting any results.
But we're also, I'm not even going to say it.
What? Say it. You already
Nah.
brought it up.
I'm not going to say it.
Fuck! Don't bang the table.
Oh, my
He's
bad. My
knocked
bad,
on
Chewy.
wood.
I'm knocking on wood.
He was knocking on wood.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it.
These tables are from IKEA, bro. They're not
See.
wood.
Ikea.
Yeah. They're,
So what were we gonna say?
nah. I won't put it out in the universe, bro.
But we're in a galaxy far, far away.
Team. Nah, we just need a striker. Backup striker. That's all I'm going to say to that.
Quack.
If we can't, yeah.
Quack.
Quack?
Quack.
You guys would bring fucking Pato as a backup striker?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Give him 1.5. Kick Alessandrini out. Give him some DP money.
Ah.
Run that wing, boy.
That's fucked up.
Give me a good cross.
Tell Alessandrini to kick rocks.
Yeah, we're flip flops.
He can't right now, bro. His leg.
Flip flops and kick rocks with your
Do
glass
it in the
legs.
summer.
With your glass legs.
During
Damn.
the summer and get Gignac, if anything.
I take that one.
Damn.
Wow.
Zlatan's gone next year too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just running.
Bring in Lewandowski. Damn.
Ooh. Now you're talking.
That'd be dope. Hey, we're getting ahead of ourselves, dude. What the fuck? We're still in game 2.
Sorry. Game 3.
We're game 2. We're 1-1. We had a shit showing last game on our defensive side, second half.
And next,
We have a team that just scored 3-0s back to back.
the Galaxy play Saturday, March 16th at 7:30 p.m. at Dignity Health Sports Park against Minnesota.
Darwin Quintero, a beast.
Damn, at 7:30.
What is it? 4 goals and 2.
Oh,
3
dude,
goals?
Saturday night games are my favorite, bro. Those are just all day. You don't have to rush. It's just a great feeling. I don't know. It's awesome. I love it.
Oh yeah, true.
Awesome.
The game finishes and we get to go to a happy hour at Buffalo.
Hey, we do.
Sauce.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Sauce.
Nah?
Nah. Spenny out? All right, cool.
Spinning out.
We'll see you later, Spenny.
See you later.
Just Skippy can't come. No shots. So we're going to take on Minnesota, which has been in a bit of a tear. And it's doing a little better, I think, than most people anticipated, right?
A lot better than anybody anticipated, to be honest. But then again, they had that other Northern California
the
shit team
Smurfs.
this weekend. So, I mean, they ain't
They
really shit, so.
they beat them 3-0. They look like it seems like they got outpossessed. The shots were about the same, but they just put them away. I'm gonna be honest, guys, and I'm gonna say I ain't worried about them at all.
You're not worried about them.
Nah,
Well,
fluke start.
let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Right?
Let's nag about it.
Snag about it here.
Snag about it.
The Zlatan play.
Nah, that's going to
it.
be his second game missing.
And how many goals do you think Minnesota's going to put away?
None.
You don't think Minnesota's going to
So, we're going to lock down the fortress.
The middle is gonna take control of the game. We're gonna outpossess them.
And who's going to score for us?
They're gonna come.
Zubac.
Get out.
You already want me to give you my prediction?
I'm asking.
That's
Oh,
what
right. 2-0.
I mean,
we're nagging here, bro.
2-0. It's gonna come from fuck it, the Jet. And
If he runs this weekend.
and Pontius is gonna get one.
And see,
Ridiculous, so.
we're saying Lejed's going to be there. We don't know what's going to happen throughout the week.
He gonna be there.
With the mask.
He gonna be there.
I
Mask
see
off.
a 3-2 affair.
Affair.
Going our way.
I don't know.
Damn. I'm thinking a 2-1.
That's just Zlatan playing.
Yeah.
With
Oh.
Zlatan not playing,
Wow.
we lose 3-1.
Damn.
Wow. Damn.
You get out.
Wow.
Wow.
This game's gonna be over 3.
Oh, Chewy.
I'm thinking 2-1. If Zlatan doesn't play 2-1, you're gonna have to play Alvarez. Even though
This is the thing. I wouldn't start.
no, I wouldn't
Alvarez.
start him either. But you're gonna have to play him. Like I said in our text, we're more than likely gonna be using our 3 subs almost every game.
Until our full camp gets healthy.
And 2-1, one of the goals coming from Alvarez, and one of the other ones coming from Jonah.
He just said Alvarez is gonna score.
Yeah.
And Jordan.
El
And
Niño.
Jonah.
El
Chewy, if
Niño.
Alvarez scores, I'll buy you a beer.
If who?
If Alvarez scores, I'll buy you a beer
Okay.
at the stadium, or
Damn.
Buffalo Wild Wings after, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hold after.
yes. That.
I'll buy you a shot at Buffalo Wild Wings after.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beer at the stadium is way too expensive.
Yeah.
Like
Fuck that.
I'll buy you one too, Chewy.
$15.50.
Damn,
If
man.
Alvarez, El Niño Alvarez scores off the bench this weekend coming up against Minnesota, Eddie and I. And Svenny, you want in on this?
No.
He said he wasn't going to Buffalo after.
Oh yeah, he's not fun.
All of a sudden, Mr. Cool Guy.
Yeah, falling asleep and shit.
Too cool for Wild Wings. Yeah, hell yeah. He is.
Whatever. I can't read lips. Back to you, my friend.
Eddie and I will buy Chewy some shots.
By way.
Tequila shots.
That was gonna be betting against him now.
Yup.
After what happened, this last game, it's his due to get to score.
Okay, this is the thing though. Well, now we're gonna face a capable forward. He's gonna tear our defense up.
It's not, fool. It's not. It's. Trust me, this team.
We faced CJ Sapong, who
Look,
scored on us.
They have Alonso. Alonso's older. Jonah's gonna fucking run circles around Alonso. Ibarra is not the paciest guy.
Who's gonna stop him on the wing?
You're gonna put him with Antuna. Ibarra with
And what is
On
Antuna-
Miguel Ibarra?
And what
Yeah.
is Antuna gonna do against him?
He's just gonna
Yeah, when
disrupt
he's
them.
getting all
That's it.
bodied out of everything.
That fool's gonna get punked with just an eyesight. Like, move, little youngster.
He's gonna be playing. Oh, look, Ibarra's gonna be going against our left back. Shelvick is gonna do good against
Yeah,
Ibarra.
Shelvick will. Shelvick will put some work in there.
If I was them, I switch him to to Felcher's side.
Remember, these are things we talk about in the midweek show, guys.
Okay, so we're not allowed to talk. You know what? Chewy's absolutely right. So
Damn it, Chewy.
So we'll just go with our predictions.
We'll know more as to who's gonna play in them by midweek.
He's right. He's absolutely right. Because we're on Spotify now. You guys
We
haven't
are
heard
on
it.
Spotify, if you guys haven't heard. You are correct, sir.
If Bigham shuts out Minnesota, I'll go to Buffalo Wild Wings and I'll buy all 3 of you a shot.
Damn.
We're getting free shots. All listeners, you heard. Spenny's buying all of us shots.
She threw the Buffalo Wild Wings after.
I said all 3 of you guys.
Oh, that's why we have 3 listeners.
Touche. The phone lines are open.
All right, cool. So I said 2-0.
2-0 win?
We'll just give her 2-0. Put on the board. We can look back at this. We always fucking forget.
But put live show, and then we'll
What?
write it again on the
Doesn't
midweek
matter.
show.
2-0.
Yeah.
And I got Pontius and the Jet.
This is for now.
No, we'll see how this holds up.
All right. Let's see.
I mean, the only one I'll be able to change is if it comes out that the Jet's not playing. But I'll stick with my score regardless.
I'll go.
Actually, I'll change it now.
What's
I'm
up?
gonna go Pontius Corona.
Pontius and Corona.
Yeah.
Corona gets his lime. All right.
Corona gets his lime. I like that when he scores.
So, what do you think?
2-2 tie.
2-2 tie.
What? Quintero's gonna score both of them against us.
Hey, fool. What about who's gonna score for us? You're not gonna-
Who's gonna score for us?
What do you think, Chiasso?
Well, who's gonna? I don't know who's gonna score for us. We don't have a forward, but I think Lejek could probably get one in there if he plays. I'll go with Corona. Probably get one in there.
The Jet and Corona?
Lejek and Corona.
It's fucking Siamese ass twins over here.
What, you jealous?
Chiasso, what you think? What do you think the score's gonna be?
2-1. Alvarez and
26.
Jonah, and then of course Quintero against.
Damn.
I say 3-2. Zlatan plays.
But yeah,
And
if
we get the
Southern
win?
plays, it's gonna change.
I don't know who wins though.
Yeah, midweek we.
It's gonna be like a last minute kind of thing. It's gonna be an exciting game.
Should be. These guys they scored 6 goals these last 2 games,
Not
and
worried about
they
it.
haven't got scored on.
Not worried about it.
You should be.
Yeah, dude. I mean, granted, the last game, I mean, they did play a shit team. They did. But
Nah,
Our defense is-
don't disrespect shit like that.
but our defense isn't, where we would like it to be or what we expected it to be with Polenta. Which I'm hoping this third game, he'll get better.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see who's available by Wednesday.
Thanks.
Those are facts.
All right. We're near the end. Hey, it's been an hour. More than
Has
an
been
hour.
an hour.
So people are not gonna listen to this whole thing on Spotify.
Fast lane.
So what's up? You know what time it is? What's gonna happen?
Playoffs.
Season ending predictions?
Every show, bro. See how much it changes.
It's not changing. What did I say last time? 5th place? I'm going to stick with my 5th place.
5th place.
5th place, yes.
Still
I
3
stuck
and
around
5
fourth and
place.
third, right?
I said
See, I
3
even
and 5.
forgot what I said.
See, we didn't write them down. Doesn't count if it's not written
Yeah,
down.
It's on his
Spen-
book, isn't it?
Spenny wrote him. Here's the notes.
Did you cross them off?
I guess I don't write them.
No, I think you did write them down.
Okay.
I remember he did.
Yeah, I think I said like as high as third or something like that.
You're still confident with as high as 3rd.
So yeah, we're gonna have home field, the first round at least.
I mean, don't panic, right? Just 2
No.
games.
No panication.
And we still got 32, like you said.
Yeah.
So Brian says, let's see,
5th. I think 5th, the
so
highest.
going into week 3. Week 3 prediction.
Should we?
What's up?
You said 5th.
What you
Brian
gonna,
said.
how are we gonna do at the end?
I think I said everything. Did I?
Yeah.
Would it all support
Say-
shield?
say a lot of things.
Nah, not supporter shield, but I think we'll go to cup.
Yes, sir. Lines are open.
That's what I think.
Eddie, what do you think?
Third.
3rd place.
Third in the West.
3rd in the West.
Yes, sir.
That's high.
Overall, I don't know.
I say 3 to 5th in the West.
And I say conference finals.
Conference finals.
And we get our hearts broken.
By who? Damn, don't even say shit.
Kansas. I said exactly what was gonna happen in the last week too. And last year. So yeah. That's my prediction. Where you at with
Playoffs.
that? Guineas? Playoffs? That's it?
All right, guys, we have a phone call.
Oh damn. All right. We're about to go to sleep, but news across the galaxy, who we talking to? Hello?
We can hear ourselves.
I hear myself. Hey, who we talking to?
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Uh-oh.
Ahoy, ahoy, boys. It's Raul Duke. How you guys doing?
Oh, bro.
Yes.
He's
Where
a-
have you been,
He's
sir?
he's a free man.
Where have I been? Well, the opening day was nice. Today, the first half today was solid, if not, incredibly, explosive or anything like that. But you can't put an old man like Pontius on an island out there.
No.
And I like the midfield too. I agree with you guys. The three in the middle, we're working it, but Emma is. I just like if you're gonna put him out on the wing and stuff like that, and then especially put him on Felcher's side, who's always pushing up. Emma he's terrible.
I'm sorry, you cut off there. What was it? He's what?
His defense, he doesn't have the chops for defensive responsibility. And so I would have just kind of floated him underneath Pontius today and let Corona take that spot. But you can't put an old man like Pontius out there, because he's obviously not a big, huge, gigantic target guy.
Right.
He's strong, but he just, he disappears. He disappears like that. And so I would have had Emma kind of float underneath him, kind of like a withdrawn type forward, because Lletget kind of naturally plays a little bit back. I know he likes to push up, but he plays a little bit back, and I just, I know we're doing a makeshift lineup and everything like that with the injuries and stuff, but it's just, it's just no pop, and you're putting him out on an island, you're isolating him, and it's like he's not even there.
Right.
And so, and so he's a guy who he's either playing off somebody else or somebody's helping him, somebody's playing off him and helping him out and collecting, balls out on the wings and stuff that goes out in the corner. And so I just, it's a tough situation because it's not the lineup obviously we want or anything like that, but yeah, it's just, it was rough. And then I can pull into, God damn it, one of the goddamn high kick, which is, I agree. It's an iffy call, and and the ref was a little card happy today.
Yeah.
5 yellows for us today.
Easy, soft ones too, I think.
What was that?
I think they were soft as well too.
Yes, I think a lot of them were soft. Yeah, I think a lot of them were soft. So he was a big card happy, and so I didn't, and I knew second game of the season, a couple guys hurt on the road. Fucking goddamn Lletget breaks his goddamn nose. It's just like there's a lot of things going against us today. So I, watched the game. Soft PK. The second goal was just a nightmare. That was just a breakdown. Our defense. That was the one time our defense just looked absolutely lost today. Was that second goal? And he put he ripped one. Good for him and stuff. So, but I didn't feel that too bad. I didn't feel that too bad about that game until I watched the Portland LAFC game.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I felt fucking awful because holy shit, they just fucking dismantled Portland. Now Chara got a red card, and the wheels kind of fell off after that, but they were still getting their ass kicked at that point.
That was a whack-ass red card, though. That red card wasn't even a red card, to be honest.
Absolutely. Oh, that was a terrible red card. But they were still getting beat pretty well at that point in time. And, the drop-off isn't huge when those subs come in off their bench. They have some decent players on the bench. And our bench, I love, Alvarez and stuff, but, our bench is, we had two teenagers on our bench today.
Yeah.
So I just, it's, I'm a little, it's a little disconcerting, it's not the way we wanted to start the season and stuff like that, with all the injuries and, but this next stretch of games, what is it? It's Minnesota, Philly, Houston.
Yeah, but there's a break in between.
Yeah, there's a bye, an international or something like that, and so, but still, those 3 games we got to pick up points. It's just those are you got to, and it would have been nice to win, or at least steal a point today, because Dallas is not the team that they weren't, once were, with Costa and everybody like that, and So, they lost a lot of good players in the last 2 years, and so, it would have been nice to pick up a point. But, what are you going to do? It's tough. They look, fuck. They look shaky. Efren looks fucking great. I'd start him. Seriously, it's like, oh, we gotta, move this kid along slowly and stuff like that. I was like, fuck, screw that. I'd start him, and our other outside midfielder. I agree with some of the comments. Dude, kid's got to hit the gym because he's getting pushed all over the. He's got pushed all over the fucking field. And I understand he's young and he's a slight guy and stuff, but this is a physical league. This is the big American kids, and this is a physical league, and so. Fuck, man, you got to be able to stand your ground and, not get pushed off the ball so easily and stuff. But, it's here and there. Belker still scares the shit out of me. I love his hustle, but his IQ is not as high as it should be.
Right.
As far as the game. And he, and I love when he pushes up. But it's the defensive mistakes that he makes that, worries me. And it's just like, man, we have a lot of offensive firepower. That shouldn't be your job. And I understand trying to, pile on to that right side, and then you got Emma there too. So there's a lot of great overlap possibilities and things like that. But, the defense is your first job.
Right.
You're not. You're not Ashley Cole. So that's not really what we need you for. But then again, playing on Emma's side too, you are not going to be able to rely on him for any of that defensive help. Not every time, but where a regular outside mid would give you a certain percentage, Emma gives you about half that as far as defensive help out and things like that. So yeah, it's tough, and it was kind of an ugly game, and and like you said, Dos Santos was gassed at the end because he was he was really working his ass off in the first, and but yeah, it was tough. It was tough, but fuck. Weaver goes down, and Roman gets down, and and then Lletget breaks his nose, and fuck, there you go. You got three of your best players. Two of them didn't start, and one of them only works for half the game. So, and then you got two, and then you have two teenagers on the field for you. So yeah, it's but I'll take all those little things. The one shot on frame, sir, was Efren's his little Meg, and then his shot that Gonzalez got to. But yeah, I'll take those little rays of light here and there, and what are you going to do? And yes, Berhalter should be on the fucking phone right now, begging that kid to switch, and begging that kid to play for the United States. And I would give him fucking senior time right now. Like, I'd cap his ass right now. It's like, seriously, no, man, I would cap him right fucking now. And just think, you bring him into to a camp with all those other teams, with Sargent and all those guys from the Bundesliga, he would fucking go off. He would go, oh shit, I'm going to show these fucking white boys what the fuck is up. And he would seriously push those guys, I would seriously think he would push those guys around at a camp, at Berhalter's camp. So, yeah, Berhalter, you're fucking there. Get on the goddamn phone and fucking get on your knees, start learning, get your Rosetta Stone out and start learning some fucking Spanish and and seriously, call that kid up because he's a goddamn phenom.
Yeah.
You know, and we're just seeing the beginnings. We're just seeing the glimpses, the opening glimpses of this guy. So I'm pumped about him. Zubak I watched last year with Los Dos, and he's a big, strong kid, and but he needs a lot of space to do things that he wants to do. And so him working in close quarters, that's also why I would have put Corona out on the wing today instead of putting him in the middle, is because he's just starting to get back into playing shape, and he's just starting to get coalesce with these guys. And so why don't you put him out on the wing with a little more space for him to run up and down, rather than put him in the middle. And I know, we're thin, but still, that's one of the things I would have done. I would have put Corona out and just let Emma fucking run around up front. And just, because old man Pontius, he needs somebody to run off him or run for him, seriously. Well, it's just like Ibra. It's just like Zlatan. He needs somebody to run for him, too. That's why we should have never traded Giassi. Because he was that guy. He was that guy who ran off and did all this dirty work and stuff like that. But then also when he's running 2 goals, he's this big fucking kid who's got a head of steam, who you put a ball on his head, and he doesn't care. He'll mix it up, he'll get physical, and he'll run right at the fucking goalie if he needs to. So, that's neither here nor there. We lost another fucking guy to China. So, what are you going to do?
We'll be good.
But,
we'll move on from that.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's the game, and I'm happy for Ola too. If that helps out his family and stuff like that, an extra $1.5 million, 2 mils. Dude, what are you going to do? You going to say no to that?
Right.
Hey,
the guy's got to make a living. You can't be mad at him.
Yeah. You got to think of your family. It's just like, dude, I could get hurt any minute, and this could all be fucking over.
Yep.
So, get those dollar bills. So, it is what it is. We still need more defensive help. This is not Polenta is not the answer. And even if he starts, really starting to play solid and stuff like that, guess what? We still need more defensive help.
Right.
We still, after that. Felcher's not the answer. I don't see him as a starter. I would put somebody else in his position in a heartbeat.
Romney.
So,
Romney.
Yeah. I know, it's tough. Well, we have, that's a front office thing, too. It's like, why don't we have more help back there? You guys went out and got one dude who hadn't played a fucking game in 6 to 8 months.
Mm-hmm.
So, and so it's good. He's a project in itself. He's a project of getting him back into shape, getting him back, getting him clicking with a new bunch of guys and stuff like that. So it's, that's a project, and dude, we needed somebody that you could plug into that middle right fucking now. We didn't need somebody who will be able to be plugged into that middle, 4, 5, 6 games into the season. Mm-hmm. So, and we needed somebody who is a leader, somebody who could shore up that defense, who could tell people where the fuck to go, So we got Steris, who was not that guy. We have Romney, who was not that guy. And we have, Felcher in the Scandinavian. So it's just, what the fuck are we guys doing all season? Seriously, and that's great that we got Polenta and stuff like that. But I don't think he's that guy. So I hope he does, he starts playing better, and I hope he's, it's just him shaking rust off, that's fine. And I totally agree. It was kind of a fucking soft. It's kind of a soft PK today, but what the fuck is he doing that in the first place? You know, he's right on the edge of the 18. The play literally is literally running to the touch line, to the corner flag. He's not running towards goal. He's running towards the corner flag. So why are you putting your boot above your head in the first place?
True.
You know, it's things like that. And then, of course, last week, fucking goddamn nightmare. Oh, my God. It wasn't just about the pass being so bad. Did you see his body language when he made the pass? It looked like he thought they had blown the whistle. Like, that's how lazy and shitty and dumb that pass was. It looks like he had blown the whistle, and, like, Bingham was asking for the ball for a goal kick. And he just, like, he so lazily popped that ball back there. I was just like, what? What the fuck are you doing, Sam? So yeah, so no, we need to stir some shit up. And what's that?
Chewy.
What happened, Chewy?
Chewy.
The mic.
Go ahead. Chewy's just.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right. But yeah, you know, I think you guys are right. You know, this is about the assessment of the game today, and it's only second game in, and if this was Bruce Arena's team, we'd still have another 3 weeks of preseason to go. So, that guy didn't get team started until, the 5th or 6th game of the season.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's, but I gotta tell you, after I watched that LAFC game, I was just like, fuck.
Yeah, we don't talk about them here, man. Hey, just real quick, before we let you go, first off, how do you think the season's gonna end?
I think 4th or 5th will make the playoffs. This team has some work to do. You know, it's got some work to do. And I don't think we have all the weapons that we need right now. And I think there's still a couple of moves that need to be made. And, you know, like everyone's been saying, we need another forward. And it can't be a teenager, and it can't be an old man. And, you know, we need somebody in the defense to shore that shit up. So we've still got some, you know, the front office still has some work to do. And, you know, I just don't understand. Like, you couldn't fucking find anybody, you know? Like, Valenta was the best you could find at that point in time. You know, somebody who hadn't played in months and months and months. I just, I'm optimistic, but I'm also a little freaked out that, you know, it took so long for us to even get him. You know, so, you know, we're not pulling the trigger like we used to, you know, and we're not, and the bench is thin. That bench is thin. There's a lot of really young guys and some really old guys. And so it's, you know, it's a long season, you know, like if we're going to rely on Juninho to be backing up guys who get their noses broken and who, you know, hurt themselves and stuff like that. And here it's, you know, it's going to be a fucking long season. So, you know, we need to shore some shit up before we start being able to talk about being one of the premier teams in the West again. So that's my 2, 3, 4 so.
All right. I'll take that. Well, good news is, man, we're going to be in Portland this year. We're actually be celebrating a birthday, so we're going to be out there.
We will be in Portland this year.
Oh, my God. You won't remember a fucking thing by the time I get done with you guys.
Sounds awesome.
They'll be like, did we go to Portland? And, like, I got pictures of us, you know, fucked up. And, you know, so I guess we did.
That's what I'm hoping for.
So, I'm going to take care of you boys when you get here. It's going to be fun. But, hey, we have to beat Portland, too, when they're at our place. Because you realize they're on the biggest fucking road trip of all time because they're still finishing that stadium.
Yeah, right.
So their first, 9 games are all on the road. So, yeah, we have to start crushing spirits. And that's one spirit we need to crush when they get to L.A. because they got their asses crushed today, fucking 4-1. So, and yeah, I was kind of hoping we play them next week because then we could have, without Chara. But so be it. I'm sure he'll get a red card. I'm sure he'll get 3 or 4 red cards by the time we play him again. So, but all right, boys. Well, it's good to hear from you. Brand new season, fresh start, like a sweet little baby, ready to grow into a goddamn man child. So, let's keep positive and let's keep going and just keep on nagging, boys.
Yeah, keep on nagging. Thanks for always appreciate it, man.
We always appreciate it.
But hey, we love you, brothers. I'll talk to you.
All right, cheers. Raul came back.
Portland.
We'll be there.
Portland.
So we were done like 30 minutes ago, but now we're done, right?
Portland. Are we done?
Portland.
Portland.
Right.
I know you guys can see the little blue.
Yes.
So check us out.
Yeah, check us out on Spotify. I said conference finals loss. Brian said 5th, and I don't know what. Benny said something else. and Chewy said something to say too.
See, you know what's so funny, dude?
What?
We usually say on our posts, "Oh, we're gonna go on at 8." So people are barely arriving to our thing, knowing that we usually late. LA native, we were actually on time today.
Sort of.
No, we're like 20 minutes late.
No, we were here sitting and ready to go on time,
But we went on before 8:30.
we actually had technical difficulties.
Progression, see? Just like the Galaxy. Progression.
Oh, I like that. With that note, I think that's a good way to go out. Spotify. Spotify.
We on Spotify now, bro.
YouTube.
All right. Fuck you then.
YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Did I miss anything?
When you guys subscribe to our YouTube, make sure you hit the little bell notification so you guys know when we're gonna go live or when we post up new videos or the new midweek show. Yeah, I think
Got it.
Yeah, I think so.
Midweek.
We're gonna midweek this
Chris
shit.
pointed something out. Neither of us are wearing a hat today or Galaxy gear. Fuck, we fucked up. Big
No,
time.
I'm wearing the colors, bro.
Neither of you.
Yeah, no.
Blue, white,
Nah.
and gold.
No way.
Nah.
Nah.
Come on.
No.
I'm
Eddie.
wearing somewhat the
Eddie,
right colors.
Bryant, Spenny, Chewy.
Spotify.
Spotify will be up tomorrow.
Trust the process.
Trust the nah, we can't use that.
Don't
Trust the
panic.
process.
Don't panic. Trust the process.
Don't panic. That's
Keep-
our thing. Don't panic.
We're out of here. Good night.
Good night, ladies and
Keep on
gentlemen.
nagging.
Keep on nagging.
Spotify.
Spot.